Major causes of obesity in this country is eating too much curry.
Healthy food,
yes, absolutely,
not being an inconvenience to other people, and certainly burgers on a train is just that. We've got to do whatever we can now to lower obesity. Now, eating anywhere is not going to be the total answer. A lot of other things are involved. The second thing, of course, is the smell and the discomfort for the people who are on the train.
How does that reduce obesity?
It doesn't reduce obesity in the sense that it won't bring a dramatic fall, but there's far too much out-of-home eating, and if we can reduce the out-of-home eating, then we will reduce obesity.
So you're going to ban it from restaurants?
Not from restaurants.
But that's out-of-home eating?
Yeah, but that's not public, if you will, in the sense of the...
Drive-through McDonald's, you're going to ban those?
Pardon me?
Drive-through McDonald's, you're going to ban that?
There must be modifications on whatever we are proposing. But certainly the germ of the idea is that we, by banning it on public transport, we will be much more socially conscious to the people who sit next to people eating burgers on trains.
Do you think if you sit next to someone who's eating a burger, because it's interesting that Piers introduced this by saying how often do you recoil at someone eating fast food on the bus? Actually, if people are recoiling, that's a suggestion that people are put off eating fast food when someone sits next to them with a burger.
They will be hopefully put off eating burgers.
OK.
Yeah, but then, so if we let people carry on eating junk food on buses, it puts other people off, which is a good thing, which should curb obesity.
Yes, for those people it will help, but the problem is that the people who are eating burgers on buses will go on eating burgers anywhere.
Well,
right, but if you had
like
like 5 people on buses and trains eating very stinky burgers, and it puts off 40 people,
yeah,
and 40 people then become less fat because they're so put off by the stink of these 5 guys. You've got 5 against 40. It's a win. Actually, eating stinking burgers could be a major factor in reducing obesity.
Then if you become Minister of Health and you put that through and see what happens.
But on a long journey,
right,
when you're travelling with your family, you need to have something to eat.
You can have hot food.
I don't want to eat chocolate bars and crisps on that long journey.
Why not?
I'm glad about that.
That's better for me
but,
than going somewhere.
Than a burger?
No, not a burger, but hot food. If I get a nice hot soup.
You want the right to shove fast food down your kids' throats?
No, not fast food. Healthy hot food.
No, healthy
and the thing
hot
is,
food.
how would you distinguish between the two?
Healthy hot food is fine. It's the quantity of fat, salt and sugar which is in the food which is the real danger.
So am I going to have to show the train guard the ingredients on my food so that he decides or she decides whether they take it away or not?
We hopefully would trust you to take on healthy food, which is...
What do you call healthy hot food?
Healthy hot food...
Give me an example.
Well, we talked about a curry. I mean, curry can be...
Wait a minute.
Curry can be
whoa, slow down.
No,
you want to ban burgers because they stink.
In the same way that pizzas
right? And you want to have everyone eating curries on trains.
No, I don't want to have everybody eating curry. You asked for an example.
I asked you to name one food.
An example.
I said one example.
You can have perfectly good food.
You want every train and bus in the country to have curries on board?
You want to make it out that everybody...
And that's your idea of removing the smell?
No, you make it possible, an argument on one example.
I asked you to give one example.
One example is curry. There are plenty of other...
Curries stink. I hate to tell you this, but they stink far worse than burgers.
But it's healthy.
Sorry, so it doesn't matter about stinking these things out then? That's not part of the argument.
I would prefer for it not to be a curry, but you asked me for an example. Yeah, absolutely.
I love the smell of curry.
You would rather have the smell of a chicken vindaloo.
I would rather
not
have the smell of anything because it's the smell which is the problem.
You just said you want a curry.
This proves my point. It's not really about the smell. The smell is just a way to leverage this idea into the public debate. This is about stopping people snacking. We can't live in a society in which you can get arrested for having a pack of crisps.
Shall we see what the viewers thought? We asked, is it time to end junk food on the go? Well, a minority said yes, ban it. 56% said no, they want to carry on taking their curries on the train. Anyway, the good news is we can all order a curry and have it on a train and bus. That gets the seal of approval from Mr. Nanny to my right. I've got to say I'm a little perplexed by that resolution, but there we are. Coming up.
I'm not a nanny. No. All I am is asking people to eat healthy food,
yes, absolutely,
not being an inconvenience to other people, and certainly burgers on a train is just that.
And you think that a chicken tikka masala is better for you than a burger?
I think a lentil dal probably
Chicken is good
better
for you.
Yeah, chicken tikka masala.
Chicken is good for you.
Do you know how many calories in chicken tikka masala?
I have no idea how many calories.
Shouldn't you have an idea? When you order us all to take curries on board to cure obesity, shouldn't you be aware that one of the major causes of obesity in this country is eating too much curry?
It depends on the size of the chicken as to how many calories it is.
Well, it depends on the size of the burger, doesn't it? If you've got a 2-inch burger, you're not going to get fat. You've got a massive, great chicken tikka masala, you're going to get absolutely enormous.
I worry about your health sometimes. The amount of outrage you feel. I do feel sometimes you just need, you know, a nice chicken curry.
I am a shining bastion of common sense in this country, right? You would want to ditch burgers and you want to replace them with curries. And I'm simply saying
I didn't say that
makes no sense. You did say that.
It would help, Mr. Morgan. You asked me for an example.
One example. You said curries.
I think, but you can have a healthy curry.
You can have a healthy curry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OK.
Period.